Frank, Jess, good morning. That's right. Who will be the next district attorney for Los Angeles? That's the question voters are debating on now. Majority of voters, they might be a little undecided when it comes to this one. George Gascon, he is fighting to keep his seat as district attorney. Meanwhile, his opposition is running a very strong campaign against him. We're talking about Nathan Hochman. Both men yesterday, they held rallies in the final push before voters make up their minds on Tuesday. In the last few years, District Attorney George Gascon has faced a lot of criticism regarding criminals being held accountable. Crime and punishment and quality of life are at the heart of this election. The latest polls indicate the controversial incumbent George Gascon will be defeated. The LA Times reports his challenger, former federal prosecutor Nathan Hochman, has a 25-point lead among voters, with about 25% of voters still undecided. In 2020, George Gascon campaigned on a platform of change, condemning mass incarceration and stressing police accountability, opposing charging minors as adults and using gang and other sentencing enhancements for criminals. But his public image has morphed into an individual who is soft when it comes to crime and harsh on law enforcement. His rival, Nathan Hochman, is a former Republican turned independent. Some observers believe his GOP past could hurt him when it comes to voters here in the blue state of California. A majority of voters polling say that the ability to prosecute cases involving violent crime is the most important factor in selecting a district attorney.
I believe that when we win, and I believe that we will, it will give us an opportunity to really continue to enhance the safety of our community and do it in a way that is much more thoughtful.
I think that Angelenos have let George Gascon run his social experiment for the last 3.5 years, and he has failed. That they feel less safe today than they did when he first came into office.
Now, voting in person starts at 8 this morning here at the County Registrar's office in Norwalk. You can, of course, drop off your ballot, or if you want to have that experience, and vote in person inside. That is the very latest. I'm Lena Bourbon reporting live here in Norwalk, KTLA 5 News.
Alina, thank you. 3 LA County firefighters are recovering this morning after their fire truck overturned in the San Gabriel Mountains. This happened last night just before 5:40 on Highway 39 near the San Gabriel Reservoir. The truck was responding to a call for a cliff rescue. Initial reports say the driver was attempting to straighten the truck out after it veered slightly off the road, but it ended up overturning, landing on its side. 3 firefighters were taken to the hospital to be treated for minor injuries. It's unclear why the fire truck initially veered off that roadway.
Santa Ana winds are back, bringing gusts of up to 60 miles per hour. Power could also be shut off to tens of thousands of customers across Southern California in an effort to prevent fires. KTLA's Aaron Myers live now in Canyon Country with more on this red flag warning. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, Jess. As of now, we haven't seen any of those power shutoffs, but that will depend on the conditions throughout the day. Here in Canyon Country, it was a little bit windier earlier this morning, now breezy, and we do have this red flag warning in place. That means high fire danger. We'll go ahead and get into some video, though, from last night. The winds were already picking up yesterday. This is from downtown Los Angeles. You can see tarps being blown around, a sign knocked over. There is a wind advisory in effect for areas including Santa Clarita and parts of LA and Ventura County until at least noon today. We could see wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour in some of these spots, maybe even stronger. And then this video from Ontario earlier this morning. The Inland Empire also under a wind advisory until 4 this afternoon. Gusts there could reach about 45 miles per hour. And on days like this, it's important to secure things, outdoor items, and be on the lookout for downed tree limbs and power lines. This morning, Julio told us the winds can affect his job, so they take steps to stay safe.
As far as the precaution goes, I mean, we can't have too much dust coming off the job site, so we work with heavy equipment, and it'll cause like dust storms and stuff, so we need to keep all that under control and buttoned down.
Do you have to take breaks if it gets too bad?
Right.
Or
So if it's too bad, if it's too windy, where it's like dust getting into people's eyes and stuff like that, we have to automatically shut down.
As for that red flag warning, it's in place until 6 tonight for several areas across Southern California, which means high fire danger. This due to the wind, dry conditions, and dry vegetation. If a fire starts, it can spread very quickly. Those power shutoffs could be a possibility due to these conditions, according to SoCal Edison. Currently, more than 170,000 customers in LA, Ventura, Orange counties, along with the Inland Empire, could be affected. Now back here live, once again, as of now, no power shutoffs that we're seeing. That will just depend on the conditions throughout the day. And if you are going to be driving, if you're on the roadways today, just be careful, especially in those high-profile vehicles. Reporting live here in Canyon Country, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you both in the studio.
Erin, thank you. A 6-story mural honoring the late Fernando Valenzuela was unveiled yesterday in Boyle Heights.
Hundreds of Dodger fans were there to witness the unveiling.
5, 4,